Are we live? Yeah. Welcome to the Rage Room. This is Rage and Reactions. It's your boy LT. Let's rage! Yo, what is up? I am back with another reaction. Let me stop. Alright, so saw this on YouTube, and these are two interesting people that I feel like would have a very lengthy, intellectual, very humorous conversation with each other. So with that being said, we about to look at Moody Conversation, featuring Lil Yachty and Drake. This is episode 1 of Futuremood. Shout out to Futuremood. So with that being said, let's check this out. I feel like I seen a clip on TikTok that was really funny. So I hope that this is definitely living up to what I saw on TikTok. So let's see. Bro, if the pause clip is looking crazy. Drake, I'm talking to you, buddy.
Oh, if Jason Momoa just walked up on the beach, like, right now on some just Aquaman shit, like, popped out of the water, I would not be like, I would be shocked. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would be a little, like, I would be a little, I might be like, what? But I wouldn't be, I wouldn't run in the crib. I'd be like, that's Aquaman, obvious.
Okay, so high key, if you at the beach and Aquaman just busts out, well, Jason Momoa Aquaman just busts out the sea or whatever, like, are you running? Or are you like, that's Aquaman? This man, first of all, ain't nobody gonna look at this man like, oh, that's Aquaman. Like, no, that's Jason Momoa. Ladies are gonna run to him. Like, come on now.
Obviously.
Real 70s vibes. Like it. Like it.
How you guys doing? We're here. It's Yachty here with Futuremood. This is something special and new that we're doing here at Turks. The one and only Turks and Caicos. Just here flex my muscle a bit, doing things that most people can't.
Right, because who's like, hey, I just want to have a conversation with you, recorded, whatever. How do you feel about Turks and Caicos? Like, you want to go there maybe to talk or whatnot, or like, nigga, what? For us, we like, bro, like, we finna meet at the next Longhorns or motherfucking Waffle House to talk. Do that.
Drake Drizzy Rogers. How are you? Do people call you that anymore?
Not really.
Drake Drizzy Rogers?
No, not anymore.
I don't know if I want to do it. By the way,
you know the story behind that, by the way?
No, what is the story behind that?
My email was drizzydrake@rogers.com. Rogers.
You actually told me that.
Yeah, Rogers is the service provider in Canada. And then he thought that, he didn't realize.
Who's he?
Wayne.
Oh.
Wayne thought that, like, he didn't realize at that time that, like, the @ in the email was like a
okay.
So
like a middle like interference
not
piece
in the name.
Yeah, so he just thought my name was Drizzy Drake Rogers,
and he just kept that.
I mean, he rapped it once. I didn't have the heart to correct him.
That's pretty sick.
Because who does? It's fucking Wayne, man. Who has the heart to correct that guy? Come on now.
God bless his heart.
Yeah. One thing that we really, really have in common is our love for our mothers.
Yes.
You know? What is that like, being like the star? Obviously, this is a question for your mother. I've actually asked her this, but what do you think it's like for her with you being whom you are?
Big flex and shout out to his Nocta gear with the Turks on it. Is it Nocta or is it Nocta? Y'all let me know in the comments. Is it Nocta or is it Nocta? I don't know, to be honest.
At this point, it's not now. Let's go back to like 2015, 2013,
I never realized you had a come down leg tat, by the way. I just
had
to say that.
Yeah, I did.
Shout out to the suit.
Yeah. Those are my guys.
Yeah, I never really took that in.
Yeah. Those are my guys.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Fiji. 100%. That's my brother. That's for life.
Shout out to them. Listen, I'm gonna say it because people have probably already said it, or it's probably going to be like in the comments or whatever the case may be, and I don't care. I mean, this is probably gonna be the most zesty conversation you ever see in your life. Shout out to Lil Yachty. This Starts Here. My guy, that album, it gets one of those. But yeah, this is probably going to be the most zesty conversation ever. But I'm saying that for y'all because I know y'all going to say that in the comments. I don't give a fuck. This shit is finna be interesting, and I'm not going to say it.
Mothers.
Yeah.
What do you think that's like?
I don't understand. Like, what's it like? What to have a
Mothers? Huh. What do you think that's like? Kind of like try and segue back into the shit, but it did not work at all.
mother?
No, what do you think it's like
really
for her to be the mother of you?
Oh.
What?
I don't know. They were gonna really like kind of like this is. I guess I don't know. I mean I'm a father, and I've been through so much with my mom. Times where like it was like I didn't, I feel like there's real times where we didn't know like what the outcome would be. There's like real times of like uncertainty that I've been through with my mom. And I guess now, like as a parent, I assume that she expresses her like pride and gratitude every single day. But I don't know. That's a tough one for me to answer. I mean, I assume it's probably just thankful.
Do you fear for her?
Like in what way?
Like I fear for my mom all the time, but just being like who I am and just like her going out in the world and just being herself, like going to the grocery store and no?
I don't think he would have to.
No, I think
And honestly, I don't think Yachty would have to either. Like their family is protected. Like I'm pretty sure if Yachty's family that probably still live in Atlanta, if not, you know what I'm saying, go out somewhere, pretty sure they're protected. For one, they don't really talk that shit that people will be looking for their family. That's number one. That's honestly number 1, 2, and 3. And then for Drake, I mean, Drake is Drake. I mean, man's got mob ties. Like, ain't nobody looking for his family. Like, come on now.
my mom has like this really insulated circle that she rolls with, which I fuck with too.
Yeah.
Like, but aside from that, like I try not to. That's like thinking like, are we gonna die every time we get on the plane or like I can't think like that because I'll go to like dark places. I can't think of anybody ever doing anything to my mom.
Yeah.
I try not to anyway.
That's fair. That's fair.
Never should. Never should.
I want to talk about shit that we kind of talk about and just shit that, I mean, obviously you haven't done one of these in a shit long time. So I just want to take it all over the place. A guy like you that essentially I feel like, and I don't want to, I'm not going to say has everything because no one has everything, but has accomplished so much in life and has reached so many levels, seen so many things, experienced so many things. What else is there to want? Like, what does someone want who has material? That's not even as far as materialistic. That could be as far as anything. But what is it there that to even search for or want as a human, as a man who has touched so many things?
Well, I think like on a broader scale, I think I'm at the point now where I just want to like, and I feel like maybe we talked about this the other day, but I feel like I'm kind of introducing the concept in my mind of a graceful exit, like
graceful bow, yeah.
and almost just kind of, I feel like a lot of people that I've watched as the years have gone on, it's a really addictive, competitive space, and oftentimes you're like addicted to the competition itself. And so, you'll like, sometimes it'll baffle you, like, why are these people still making attempts at, like, trying to be present in the space? And then you'll realize, like, they probably, their needs and desires and their soul was probably fed for so long off of being a guy or the guy that they can't let it go. And so I guess, like, what's left for me is just to find a way to gracefully like I'm not ready now, but to gracefully like continue making projects that are extremely like interesting and hopefully cherished by people, and then to find the right time to say like I can't wait to see what the next generation does. I'll still be around to like, you know, work with people or do a show here or there, but I'm not going to like force myself to compete. I would love to just see what the next generation does whenever that time is. So I guess like that's like the one thing that I like want for myself really badly. And then like, I don't know, like I also really need like a house in Turks.
Yeah, yeah. Here's a song, it's on Views where you said something.
No, knowing that he could probably get a house in Turks, like, not easy, but I mean, shit, who knows? I don't know how much. But I see what he's saying with that, because I do see that with a lot of artists, it gets to that point where they keep dishing out and dishing out and dishing out, because of the fact they feel like they're not completely done until the moment that they feel like they gotta, you know, this is my moment, or, you know what I'm saying, humbly make my exit and say that I've done what I needed to do. In retrospect with, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z with the Black album. But like Drake said, it's a lot of people that come in that still feel like, you know, they doing what they got to do. And it's like, no, let me show you how to do it. So it's probably giving, you know what I'm saying, that energy like I need to keep going. Body's motive in life is to do whatever you do until you can gracefully exit. If it's working a 9 to 5, you're gracefully exiting in your retirement year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done what I needed to do. Let me go ahead and sit to the side. Let me let the rest of them do it. And now I can, you know what I'm saying, I can reel in, you know what I'm saying, what I've been doing and stuff like that. So I definitely feel where Drake is coming from with that. And I'm hoping that I can do the same, whenever that case may be, bro.
You got close to 35.
No,
Did you
I hate
ever
hearing that shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, I heard it the other night while we were at the
Yeah, people always say that. When you were younger, did you think 35
was really old?
Yeah. Yeah. You thought like 35, I'm like, good.
Yeah, I just like maybe that's like I think that.
Were you like 26 then?
I was young, yeah. I think like.
Bro, and I'm 34. Well, I'm about to be 34 in like a week. 35. Not trying to compare ages to like not trying to compare ages to stages. Never trying to do that. But, you know, seeing these guys and knowing their ages and stuff like that, shit's crazy.
That and sometimes when I've like said girls' names in songs, maybe those are the two things that I look back on and I'm like, maybe I could have done without like shitting on people for age, like or saying like, you know, or like disrupting somebody's life. I never, like, the lyrics are never with ill intent, but like I had somebody one time be like, you know, it's not necessarily what you're saying about me, it's the fact that you said it.
What does that mean?
Like, just in the sense of, like, you don't know what it does to me. Like, you don't know who my boyfriend is at the time, or you don't know who, like, what my family knows and doesn't know, you know, and if you express, like, any form of discontent for me in a song and call me by name, then all of a sudden, like, I'm left to kind of, like, pick up the pieces in my own life that I've, like, tried to build up for myself. So I've, like, tried my best to stop doing that, but I like to be honest in music, too, so that one's a push.
In other words, push
and pull. But when I was younger and I would like,
I'm sorry, what you said?
That one's a push and pull. But when I was younger and I would like, that one's a push and pull. But when I was younger and I would like,
you used to do a lot. I used to think you were making girls' names up.
No, I don't think I've ever made a girl's name up.
I'm joking.
That's crazy.
Ever in life. I think that's the one thing that I would like maybe say is like just makes me kind of be like just to think it's so wavy to be young. It's not that sick. Because I'm here now. Like I just left 35, right? And it's like
you're getting up there.
Well, But
that was Yachty's version of Kevin Hart's "Damn."
well, all right. But
You're getting up there.
because I'm here now, like I just left 35, right? And it's like,
you're getting up there.
well, all right. But
Just saying.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. How old are you?
25. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope this wasn't scripted, but my God, that is Kevin Hart's "Damn."
Yeah. I can't wait. You're gonna get old as fuck.
by the time I get old as fuck, but when I'm old as fuck, you're gonna be in a cane.
No, by the way,
You'll be using a cane.
First of all, I'll be 10 years older than you.
Yeah, you'll be
still dripped out.
Drake is 10 years older than Yachty, bro.
How much basketball you play, you'll definitely using a cane by 40.
Nah. By the way, I'll be in incredible shape.
I think you'll be using a cane.
Nah, I don't think so. But again, I know that you have like confidence at 25 because you're 25. Like it's so.
I've
cool
had confidence
now.
since 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's like cool to you that you're 25. I get it. I was there. By the way, I was there. I was like 25 too. I was damn, I'm 25. These old ass niggas.
Now you're saying 30 is the new sexy, right? That's
No, I'm not saying that. This isn't like a.
Sounds like you're one of those people.
I'm not like.
Yachty, not too much, bro. Come on now. Come on now. Not too much, bro. I still don't know how I feel. I'm about to be 34, bro. I don't know.
Like
remember when Hove like did the button up and tried to make everybody dress formal to like regular events?
Yeah, Kanye used to.
Man, really try to make it like formal. Like if you're not in formal dress code.
Kanye
like
did that too, though. It was the point when Kanye did that. When he was just wearing like wedding suits everywhere. It was like if you didn't wear a suit and black Ray-Bans, you just weren't. You weren't cool.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. You just gotta find your way in there. You know. I feel great
Good
though.
answer. Good answer.
Yeah, I feel great.
That's good. That's good.
Age is a funny thing though.
Once again, they're in Turks and Caicos. Like, say what you want.
Age is a funny thing. The concept of it.
I know.
You know? How it never stops turning. I look at my father now and I start seeing gray hairs and it's insane.
Yeah, it's just like, you just don't know if you're gonna make it there. And then when you make it there, you're like, damn, okay, I'm here now. I don't really feel that much different than I did.
Yeah.
At this point, I thought I would.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me ask you this.
It's been a good life, though.
I think it's been a great life. A fantastic life.
Been a good life.
I'm looking at a sunset.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
Yeah, you guys can't see it, but it's there.
Thanks, Yachty. Talking you shit, Yachty.
Cut to B-roll.
This is an interesting question.
Cut to B-roll. Thanks. Shut me the fuck up.
Because I was talking to our good friend Kai yesterday, and I talk to a lot of people all the time, and I think the one...
Wait, time out. Did he say my nigga Kai?
Talking to our good friend Kai yesterday.
Hey!
And I talk to a lot of people all the time, and I think the one thing that I've always... The biggest conversation that I have, obviously when you're like with people who just don't know you, or people who just assume, is that like, just the conception people have of you in their mind. And it's so insane. And I can remember being younger and maybe having certain conceptions, but they were never like the ones that I hear now. You know, like just like what people really assume. And then I had to step back. It's, I guess when you know someone, it's hard to even see something from someone's point of view who doesn't, you know? But like when you just start and think about it, like, I mean, I don't think you've done it even in an interview in so long. Past that, I think all people really have to live off is music and Instagram posts, you know, and shit like Alex posting a video with the ring, with the necklace, you know, like just things that little people, like people depict shit and then they just create this synopsis of like you as a man. And when we first started hanging out and got really close, it used to like really irritate me and piss me off. Like I've been in lots of arguments.
You would get really upset.
Oh yeah.
And you would text me and be really upset.
Well, you know, I'm just very defensive.
Yeah.
Over our friendship.
I know.
That's honest. But
I like that. I like that.
To you, what do you think is? Yeah. What do you think is one of the most like just craziest things that you've heard about yourself that's just so not true? I know a couple, but like, what do you think?
I don't know if I could really pick one thing like, oh, this room. Well, I mean, there's kind of two ways to approach it. It's like,
I'm pretty sure he's gonna say him and Kris Jenner. Pretty sure he's gonna say that.
If you choose to live a life that is truly built and designed by you, for you, and the people that you care about, you will essentially not be able or not be willing to dedicate hours in the day to controlling every narrative. I can't fix every rumor. I can't address every single thing. I've seen people wash their whole life out by trying to like overly communicate in every scenario, trying to like fix things and clarify and this, that, you know, like I'm here living a real life with people that I really love. And I think it's interesting, like whenever I meet somebody, particularly like women, I always kind of get this like, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's a backhanded compliment, but it is kind of like a passive like, wow, I just didn't expect, like I thought you would be so different, or like, wow, you're actually really nice. That's a crazy one too. You're actually, like saying you're actually anything means you basically thought I was a piece of shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so like, yeah, I get a lot of you're actually this and you're actually that.
Which is crazy.
Which is, well, I guess it's not, because it's like at the same time you bring up like Alex posting the chain the other day, and then like people being like, you're sick. You thought of proposing 42 times. Like, guys, this is, do we not understand?
We actually have to clarify.
Yeah, like it's like, do we not get that this is kind of like it's a conceptual art piece? I don't know, like.
Oh, wow.
That's genuine.
It's funny, but I don't know. I don't know the biggest misconception. What do you think it is?
Honestly, I just think it's that people think you aren't an actual rapper. Yeah. I think.
What? Okay, I thought it was finna go like to some other shit. But while we here, great world peace answer. Great world peace answer. Because he could have answered that so many ways, because it's a lot of rumors that has gone around of this man that he could have spoke on that was about other people and stuff like that. But of course, he don't want to drop names. So great world of peace answer. Great world of peace.
That for me is like one of the things I think that probably irritates me most. Yeah. You know? I never understood that. I never understood.
Like from what perspective? Like the ghostwriting perspective?
No,
or
just from the standpoint of just like, I don't know, bro. I think when someone is when you're crowned,
it's like a discrediting.
Yeah, you know, just like when you're crowned title of the best. Yeah. You know, it's like that weighs heavy on a lot of people, and for some reason, a lot of people just don't want to agree with something. You know? Yeah. Maybe, and it could be, and it's usually personal reasons as to why. The sun's going down, guys. We just want to say, if you guys see a different color in the video, I just want to let you know the sun's.
Stop flexing, Yachty. We get it. Get it. Y'all, at the sunset, it's painted perfectly.
That's going down. This guy here wanted to stay at the bar for hours. So that's why the video will now be for the rest of the portion darker until the sun is down and we can no longer do it. All right, cool. Anyways, I just have to make sure that's in there. We don't have money for budget to actually edit lighting, so when.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. They probably don't. I'm not gonna lie, they probably don't. Shit is budgeted for a reason. I'm not gonna act like they ain't got money. It's just, it is budgeted.
When it goes dark, it's just dark.
It's a gradual, like a progression video.
And I knew it. I was waiting. I was thinking, does this nigga have a fucking Atlanta Hawks cup in Turks and Caicos? What that say, y'all? What that say?
Yeah, it's about to get.
So clearly, he brought that shit with him.
Really dark. It's really dark. But yeah, I think it's just
because I ain't gonna lie, my, not non-cultural ass. I'm pretty cultural. But I haven't been, out the country like that or whatever the case may be. I'm thinking, I've looked at it. When I first looked at it, I thought Atlanta Hawks. Not even finna hold you. I was like, that's Atlanta Hawks. But then I was like, oh no, it might be some Turks type joint. Like it might be like they type of symbol they kind of like, but
just like
fucking
the talent part. I think it's the talent part. I think that, and I think it's just like people think like the whole, like even like the upbringing from Degrassi, people try and use that as like, oh, he's like he's not like that, or he's you know, just all kind of assumptions that really irritate me from people who don't know you.
I've heard it for so long, and it's just, I realize that it's not, like, I stopped chasing unanimous love a long time ago. I don't think unanimous love is attainable when you're in any form of competitive space, even if it is like based on opinion, right? Like,
yeah,
you know, I'll bring up sports a lot in music, but again, it's a lot different, right? Because sports, there's a winner and a loser, so you can really base your point on the fact that this guy's the best because of
numbers,
this many rings or this many points or whatever. But
which is still opinionated.
Yeah, it is opinionated, 100%. But it's a little more like, it's got a little more foundation to it.
Yeah, more back
Our
into
shit
it.
is really just like what you like and what you don't like.
Feel, yeah.
And I just realized a long time ago, not long enough, I wish it was earlier, but a while ago that I'm not gonna make everybody love me, and people are going to also kind of, you know, I'm like a character. I'm not like a real. I don't feel often when I meet people, I have to like humanize myself. I was talking to a therapist at one point, and he said something. And he was like, you know, it was a really valid point. I'm not really a big therapy guy. I don't feel like I necessarily want the same life as a therapist is trying to pitch me on, which is like some life of like morals and simplicity and those type of things.
Yeah.
Not to say I don't have morals and simplicity, but like I don't need my life to be rooted in like find somewhere to disappear in the world and like disconnect from everybody. That's not really like where I'm headed.
Right.
But did talk to a therapist one time, and he made this point about being like, you know, no matter what kind of woman you're chasing physically, right? Like you like ass, you like titties, you like he's like, you have the biggest tits in the room.